Uncertainty is over. We now know the rules for commercial use of drones. The FAA put those new rules into place today.
Yeah, now this governs who can operate a commercial drone and when and how they can do so. As Dave Delosier tells us, he places the drone industry in a position to literally take off.
I'm still struck every time I go out by the unique perspective you get flying a drone.
For the past 4 years, a drone has allowed the creative eye, photographer Michael Kienitz, to capture the world in a different way. But in that time, there were always questions about restrictions the FAA would put on commercial drone use. For a while, there was talk of requiring drone users to get a commercial pilot's license.
Yeah, there were times when I was quite frightened because I'm 65 years old and there was no way I was going to go get a commercial pilot's license to fly something that's 3 pounds.
Instead, he is now studying for a test that is required to obtain a remote pilot certificate.
Let myself and the team here at Remote Pilot 101 be your guide.
So long as you answer 70% of the test questions correctly and follow the rules, he can legally fly his drone.
I'm thrilled with the future for drone piloting.
The economic impact of the rule is clear. Industry estimates that over the next 10 years, commercial unmanned aircraft systems could generate more than $82 billion for the U.S. economy, and by 2025 could be supporting as many as 100,000 new jobs.
The rules do require operators to maintain line of sight on drones and not fly over people, rules that might impact drone use for delivery by companies like Amazon. But for many other uses, including photography, the new rules open up the sky.
I think it's really the best outcome. We take this test, like I said, we answer 70% of the questions correctly, and we have a 2-year license.
A view of the future that he was looking for.
It's really taken off.
In Madison, this is Dave Delosier, WISC News 3.
Now, for those of you out there who fly drones for a hobby, you're not required to get a remote pilot certificate.
They are, however, required to follow the guidelines for operating a drone for recreational purposes.
Big development.